And you can check our website next week for the answer and today's winner. Okay, our first guest today is a relative newcomer to the acting world. She made her TV debut in the series Murder in 2002 and hit the big time when she starred alongside Sean Bean in Sharp's Challenge. Since then, we've seen her having to deal with all manner of monsters in the Saturday evening sci-fi romp Primeval.
Well, maybe you've got
Oh, for heaven's sake, you two are arguing like a couple of kids over a toy. Look, out of the way. I'll do it. Oh!
Jenny! Jenny!
Oh! Jenny! What just happened?
I don't know, we must have hit something. Come on, we'll get you out. I think Jenny swim.
Connor.
What the hell is that? Jenny, you have to get out of the water. Quickly.
Oh my God!
Please welcome Lucy Brown. Where did you actually film that then?
That was an awful night, one of many. We were doing a night shoot round Canary Wharf. And,
were you actually in the Thames?
Yeah, they threw me in. They threw me in.
Freezing.
It was freezing and horrible. They literally hosed me off every time I got out.
A few dead bodies floated past.
Well, I thought that. They were like, it's okay. I was like thinking I'm going to touch something with my foot. Like, and we filmed from like 8 o'clock at night all the way to 5 o'clock in the morning, in and out, gargle this loose, I was like, oh my God.
Horrible.
But,
Suffering for your art. Now, tell us, for people who haven't seen it, when the show first started, you played a lady called Claudia, but now you're playing Jenny.
Yes. Basically, at the end of episode 1, my character disappeared through various actions that Douglas, Nick Cutter, took. They left the wrong creature in the wrong time period. And so when he came back through the anomaly, still with me, he found kind of the world had changed, it had gone askew. And my character, Claudia Brown, appeared to have never been born or never existed. When we come back in series 2, we discovered that actually she had been born, but taken a series of different choices in her early life. And she's now called Jenny Lewis, and she works in PR, and she's a completely different woman. And of course, none of the rest of the team knows she's existed. The only person that knows who I was originally is Nick Cutter.
Oh,
so,
wow. Is that going to come out, or is it? That's going to...
Well, yes, I mean, I had sort of big entrance at the end of episode 1 a couple of weeks ago. And he looked at me and looked very, very different in this to what I did in the first series. And goes, oh my God, it's Claudia. And I'm like, sorry. No idea.
It's well, great, though, to get the chance within the same series to play, two characters.
No, it was, really exciting. We were finishing the end of series 1, sorry. I knew that Claudia was going to disappear. But I didn't know quite how they were going to bring it back. So when they told me, I was like, oh gosh, start again. Brilliant. Scrap, fresh sheet.
And what's it like having to work with... I mean, do you do it like with a blue screen and stuff for all the animals? How do you do the dinosaur acting?
A little bit of very technical term. A little bit of blue screen, but mostly it's just nothing is there. We have sticks with kind of balls on top, sort of marking the dimensions of a creature, but generally it's just blank, nothing.
And do you feel a bit of a wally when you have to fight nothing?
Again, technically speaking. Initially, yes, we were all like the first day we were all on set together in the first series, we were like, right, where are you looking? Where are you? I'm looking over there, is this right? And we were all kind of doing a, ooh, kind of
Was acting something you always wanted to do? Because I had a story, and you can crush this as being, erroneous, if it is, that you were expelled from school because you reenacted the orgasm scene from When Harry Met Sally. Fantastic story.
True. Yeah.
Was that for bad acting, or just the...
No, it's my best performance. No, I did.
Where did you do that? Where were you?
I was at a boarding school, which was initially an all-boys boarding school, and we were the first intake of girls.
Oh my.
And actually, when we arrived, they had quite a thriving theatre scene. And they were like, yes, we've got girls, not no all-boy productions anymore. So we were all kind of thrust into the theatre. And I really, really enjoyed it. And but also at the school, like all the boys from these old boarding schools, all the boys had these like little traditions and things they used to do. And I can remember me and my friend Olivia were like, we should do something. We should like make our mark here and do something. So God knows how we came up with this. We're like 16, 17 years old. We're like, I
hang on, let's do that scene in the middle of the library that's always sort of deathly silent.
You definitely made your mark.
We did.
Sophia, well, we're out of time, but Primeval's on Saturday nights, isn't it?
Yes, every
7
Saturday
o'clock.
at 7:30.
ITV1. Thank you so much for joining us
Pleasure,
today.
thank you very much.
Lucy Brown, everybody. Oh, but they're still talking about that at the boarding school. Okay, time for another...